Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Delightful Creations. I'm Amber, and today is Focus Friday, and I'm so excited you guys are here because I have learned an incredible piece of a gold nugget that God has given to me today, and I'm really excited to share it with you. And I want you to know that my Bible is a King James Version Bible. It is a journaling Bible. I love it. I've shared it before on my channel. The best birthday present I ever got myself. Honestly, I love it so much. And I'm really excited to share with you, but I do want to disclaimer or preference that whatever I share with you, God has given to me. So I don't want to give you anything that is an untruth or not accurate. So we're going to read directly from the Bible so that there is no branching off of it. And we're going to go to Hebrews today because that's where I'm studying. I love that. I love seeing the bits of color in here. It just makes my heart happy. So we're going to go to Hebrews chapter 8, and I'm going to be sharing and reading out loud verse 12. So I'll just go ahead and read that. It says, "For I will be merciful to their unrighteousness, and their sins and their iniquities will I remember no more." And that is what I wrote down over here on my Project Life card. I wanted to have it wrote down. I feel that when I write the scripture down, it goes into my mind and I'm able to retain it longer than if I just read it. So I wrote that down, and I'm really excited because that is talking about God is forgiving us, right? And earlier in that chapter is talking about a new covenant. So I've also got a couple other little notes here on my card, and I wrote down that the new covenant is originating from God. It is not coming from man, so it is a holy covenant. He is also writing those laws on our hearts and our minds. And that is one thing that I pray when I open my Bible up. I ask God to open my heart and my mind and my eyes and my ears so that I can hear and receive from him. And this is a complete cleansing from sin and not a covering over of sin as in the old covenant, which I thought was amazing. I didn't put that together until I read that. The new covenant is through Jesus with love and grace. And I wrote amen. So we're going to do a little page and I'm going to pop that in there. I've got some butterflies today. I'm so excited. And I've got two tags that I've made previously. I don't know which one we're going to use yet. Got some washi tape. I've got some pretty rainbow colored fiber here from Candy. And then a scrap piece of scrapbook paper. And then this here is my page base, and it's rainbow colored from the boho series, and it just so happened to have a butterfly attached. And the butterfly is significant for me in my life. It connects me to God, and I'm sure a lot of people have that. Their symbol of them seeing God and feeling God and that kind of a thing, or I would hope so anyways. But for me, it's the butterfly, and I just love them so much. I think they're so beautiful. I just love them. Anyways, okay. So I want to find a spot for this to go. This is a page that I had designed. I just literally glued it on there. And you'll see a video going up on my channel about more intricate paper scraps on this. But anyways, I thought I would take this and fold it over to be kind of a little pocket here so we can see that pretty butterfly. And I also want to do a tab. I'm going to do a tab at the top here. I think I want, since it's so colorful, and that's not really that colorful, I could go pink and green. I really wanted to use this trim. Not sure. I also wanted to use this because it's got the same coloring here for these hearts on this Project Life card, and it's turquoise or, you know, whatever on the other side. So I think I'll put that over here because I was thinking about how I want this to go, and I realize this is a little bit bigger than... I just need it to sit in there. That's all I need it to do. I just need it to go in there. And it could go this way too, but I want it to go in that way. I think I'm going to do some washi tape along the edge. Maybe we won't use the trim. Maybe we won't. I just pull out so many different things and get excited about creating, and then, yeah, we'll see how we go. So I'm going to use this lovely washi tape here. It has pink flowers on it. It's really dainty, pretty, precious. I love it. It's from my friend Elke from Germany. And it's not so sticky anymore, so I'm going to lay a bead of glue along this edge here. Nice little tuck spot, or pocket rather, from this paper. And then we're going to, whoops, toughen up this edge just a little bit here. I'm going to lay it down. I don't want to stick it to the other page, so I'm going to pull that up, and I'm going to fold this little edge over just a little bit. mostly the washi tape on the side that we're going to see. There we go. So I hope you guys are having a fabulous Friday. I am for sure excited for this weekend. We are going to be staying inside because we're getting a snowstorm. I'm excited because I want to do some baking with my boys. They have been requesting cupcakes. So we're going to make cupcakes this weekend. I don't know what kind. If my one son has anything to say about it, it'll be chocolate. All right, there's our cute little pocket. Oh my gosh, I love that. So I wasn't sure if I was going to tuck this in there or if I wanted to put one of these tags. And now I don't know if it's big enough. And that's just really, nope, really, really dainty. Nope. Okay, well, we're putting this in there. So there is our scripture card. And I like that. Let's go ahead, let's add, because when you have it in the journal, depending on how we attach it, I'll decorate at the end. Because I don't know how this is going to go. I know I want a belly band over here with this one. Let's just go ahead and do that. And since this page is ripped at the top, I just need to mark down about right there is where that one is. The top of the page. Anyways, I was thinking about doing the same thing or similar thing that I did with the Thursday videos for you guys and making Friday a live premiere, but I'm not sure how that works with everybody's schedule. Try to get it up in the afternoons because I've got to leave the house. I can't be in the chat when I've got to drive. That's not safe. But yeah, just let me know if Fridays would work for you guys. So I like chatting with you. It's so fun to do it in real time. And then if there's questions, you know, we can talk about it. I can totally add a butterfly here if we wanted. And I made this be a belly band so I can add in, you know, an extra journal card or something fun. I don't like that that doesn't stay there. So you know what I'm going to do? I am going to make this pocket smaller. I'm going to glue it again up here towards the top. I'm just going to throw some more glue up in here because I don't like how big this pocket is. So I just glued a little bit more, so now it's got a smaller spot to go, and I'm okay with that. I'm also probably going to attach something across there, and I said I wanted to do a tab. So let's do that. Let's do a tab across the top. Here's my little tab box here. Said I wanted something kind of colorful, but that's when I was going to use the trim. I think we're going to go with the pink and green. This is a big, nice tab. Let's use that one. Big, nice tab. It will look good on both sides of the page. So fun. So excited. Yay! But yeah, I was really excited about the butterfly part. Let's get to that before we get to the end of the video, and I forgot to share that with you guys. But I was scrolling Facebook this morning, and there was a quote by, or I shouldn't say a quote, but there was a piece of information, a fun fact, if you will, from Amelia07. She's on Facebook, and she wrote on there, I don't have it, oh no, okay, thought I did it across both pages. I don't have it exactly how she wrote it down, but it says that a fun fact that I learned today, or something similar to that effect, is that butterflies rest when it rains because the rain, if it's super heavy rain, will damage their wings. Okay, so that's a fun fact, right? And she goes further to say that it's okay to rest when you have a storm in your life, when it's raining, when things aren't just going, you know, the way that you wanted them to go. Basically, when it's hard, it's okay to rest because guess what? You'll be able to fly when the storm passes. You'll be able to keep going. And I thought that was so inspiring, and I wanted to share that with my Bible verse for the day. So we're going to pull in a butterfly here. I don't like that one. It's too orangey, and I don't want a big giant one. So this is interesting. These are Tim Holtz butterflies. Here's some smaller ones. This one's kind of pretty, isn't he? That one's kind of pretty. I think I'll put him here, or her. And yeah, just having a fun play with different elements, doing a little decorating and sharing. So there we go. Oops, I got glue all over that little guy's antenna. Now what are we going to pop into this pocket? Or, I mean, excuse me, belly band. That I do not know. Okay. Now to the front here, I kind of want a label or something. Let's see what I have in the little trusty die cut bin here. Could do a circle. I'm not a big fan of the circle ones. I really like these tickets, but I can't write on the tickets. And little pocket birdhouse. What else do we have? Kind of wanted a label. I'm not sure what I'm going to find there. About used all my labels. I need to print out more. And I like the blank ones. I could write whatever I wanted on there. Look at this handsome little guy. Oh my, oh my. Oh, look, there's a blank one. I kind of want it bigger than that, I guess. I don't know what I'm looking for. I'll know when I find it, I can tell you that much. Okay, let's see here. Ooh, here's a big giant one. It says Simply Sweet. I don't really care for that side. That's just too big, isn't it? Well then, that plan didn't work out, did it? Let's see. Let's see here. Let's just make our own little label. Let's just do that. Let's just make our own little label. Let me put this on here. I grab. What should we use? We use some music paper. Maybe not. Can't write on a music paper. Oh goodness, I have no space. Hold on a second. As I put everything on the floor next to me. Let's grab a coffee dyed scrap bin here. This one's quite grungy. Look at that. That looks nice. Okay. So I'm going to take my paper. I'm going to kind of measure here. And maybe this much. That's super grungy. I want that much? Maybe I want it a little bigger. I don't like how fat that is. Let's use this side. Let's use this side. Like that much? Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. I just think it needs something else at the top up here. I don't need double label. I don't know why I'm calling it a label. I guess spot to journal down what it was, even though you can kind of see it here. I want to write New Covenant on there. And my pen is up here. Here it is. And I don't necessarily have the greatest handwriting, but I try to be fancy sometimes. It just kind of depends on how the ink likes to come out of my pen, and sometimes it doesn't like to write on this coffee dyed paper. A. And I think new I'll do in lowercase. And then covenant, I don't want to spell that wrong. I've done that before. And a new covenant. Okay, I'll try to make my C look a little more fancy maybe. There we go. Handwriting is something we could work on for the year. Oh my goodness. All right, that's just the way it is. Okay, a new covenant. This feels really empty up here. That's okay. You know what? We'll just stick a butterfly on it. Butterfly washi to the rescue. That'll help that space feel less empty to me. Oops, I just ripped that one. Sorry, little fella. And then we'll glue that down. Normally I would write the date up there. I think I'll write the date down here. Let's use this pretty one here if I can rip it off without grabbing his wing. It's kind of a green butterfly. There we go. Oh gosh, it's so sticky. I love this washi tape. It's from Hobby Lobby. And I'm just gonna carefully cut around there. Turn it more into a sticker instead of a washi strip. There we go. My scissors are gonna be nice and gunky. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna angle this little butterfly. Perfect. And then we're going to throw a little bit of distress on top of him to try to get rid of some of that white where the washi tape is. You probably can't see it very well on the camera, but I can. I can see it. There we go. Cute. Okay, now let's glue all that down. Add our date, and then we'll throw it in. We'll place it nicely into the into the treasure journal. So fun. And that'll also help my pocket stay shut too. Yeah. All good things. All good things. Okay. So down here we will write January 10th, 2025. Okay. And then I'll have this in there for whenever I want to do the next page. Put this stuff out the way. Let's grab the journal. Here it is. What's going on? Camera shut off. Hopefully it's still recording. Can't see anything. Maybe if I unlock this, will it show me again? Let's see. Oh, there we go. Yep, we're still good. Ooh, look at that butterfly page. I think that would be too contrasty with that orange though. So what I'm looking for is a big page like that where this has basically now become a pocket flip out. So I need it to be a big page, and I know the other side of this is like insanely pearl-esque. I don't hate that. It's got butterflies over here too. It just kind of isn't the right... No, what's the word I'm looking for? Height. So I'm going to make this be a pocket back here. So that's what we're going to do. That's how I'm going to change that. I like that. It has a little flip here. That little fella does not want to stay in there, does it? Get in there. Okay. And then I can glue this down because I don't care if I lose the back side of that calendar at all. But I do care that it's sort of flimsy. So I'm just going to back this with a piece of scrap paper, and then I'll come back and then we'll glue it down together. So I just tore the edge off of this book page that you see popping up behind there, and I just want to ink the edge of this so that I think I'm going to notch it and then ink it, because I'm probably not going to remember that's a pocket, because who knows whenever I'm going to get back to this page, honestly. So just go right about, actually I always go towards the middle, so I think this time I'm going to go out towards this edge. Maybe. Right there. Something different. Do something different. Now I need the inker. And then we're going to attach this to the page. And that might be it. Might be done. But yeah, I just backed that one page because it's like a Frankenstein type of page. So having that book page up there makes it look interesting. And it raises my pocket up so that they're kind of the same height, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, I never know what you're going to get here, right? You could do some stenciling behind here so it's not so boring behind this pocket. So I think we'll go ahead and do that. And I might have made this a little bit bigger. I might have to trim some of that off of there. I could leave it. It says species and hybrid rhododendrons. Cool. But once I put something in there, you're not going to see the stenciling. So really, do you need it? And I kind of like that it's shimmery. So I don't... Let me just throw some stenciling on there. I just had my Tim Holtz stencil out. Oof, way across here. And we'll just throw some stenciling on there. Just a little bit here and there. Sure, why not? Makes it look a little more interesting, you know. Adds a little bit of something to the page. Makes it a little more special. Make sure we go down far enough here. And just line it up. Maybe a little more over this way. And how about some more over here? Let's see, can I line that up? Sure. Yeah, so Focus Fridays, so super excited. Hope you guys have a good plan for the rest of your weekend and enjoyed spending some time with me. And yeah, just let me know if Fridays would work for you guys for a live premiere, because I would like to do that. I think that's part of the fun. And now that I have over 1,000 subscribers, like I said before, we're getting closer to 2,000. But I could try to do the live. I've always wanted to do that. Kind of scared, honestly, but it's not really any different than the live premiere. You know, not really. It's just live in the moment. I love it when JD does it on Willowbound Journals. I love being able to interact with her on the chat. I don't know how much crafting I would get done during one of those, because I'd have to look here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll go from, let's just worry about the live premiere for right now. Anyways, then we got this cute little pocket here. Gone maybe a little bit overload on the butterflies, right? But I love them, so that was the whole point of that. So I also, because I wrote this quote down, I thought it would be fun to put it somewhere, but now that I've, you know, I don't want to just stick it on the page. Or do I? I could put it here, but then I would like to write it prettier. I think for now I'll just stick it on there, because that's how I wrote it. It's kind of interesting. And then I need a little something to go into this pocket here. Let's just throw in a piece of coffee dyed paper. We don't always have to have, you know, super pretty, delicate, whatever. Oh, look. Hey, how funny is that? That's meant to be in there. Unfortunately, I'd have to trim it down. Maybe I can just throw this back in here so I know there's a pocket there. How funny is that? Oh, look at that. Wonderful. Just happen to have that in a scrap bag. Okay, I'm looking for a bigger piece of coffee dyed paper here. A lot of these are really small because I use them up so much. Here's one that's kind of, I don't like writing on super grungy. Let me grab a fresh piece here. It's like we don't have enough coffee dyed paper, you know? That one's grungy too. I need to make more nicer coffee dyed paper. I've really gotten into making the grungy stuff. Okay, so I just want to rip a piece down just to have something in there so, you know, if I come back later and I want to journal, I can do that a lot easier if there's already something in that pocket. Now let's measure. Let's just do a quick measure here. This pocket belly band thing is, yeah, about 6 inches. So if I cut my piece of paper down to about 5.5, theoretically that should fit in the pocket. So somewhere right around there. All right. Perfect. That didn't rip very nice, did it? That's okay. Now, is it gonna fit? Oh, goodness. It is gonna fit in there. Perfect. It's a little bit bigger than I would want. But anyways, for the purposes of tucking something in there, I think it looks good. So there we have it. Focus Fridays, you guys. Hebrews 8, verse 12. A new covenant, and talking about God being merciful to our unrighteousness, our sins, and our iniquities, and that he will remember them no more. All right, everyone. Have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you soon in the next week's video. Bye-bye.